Well, it is no secret that FX's hit show, The Americans, is coming back for a fourth season. Here to talk about this Cold War thriller is Costa Ronan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just chatting about where you're from.
I'm so excited to have you.
It's good to be here. Look at this place.
I know, isn't it fun?
It's amazing.
You know what? We're going to talk about where you're from actually in just a minute, but let's talk a little bit about The Americans. Tell us about this show.
Okay. It's a show. We're finishing season 3 tomorrow, actually, 10 o'clock. Coming to its end for this season. It's a show about 2 KGB spies who are Russian, and they come here when they're young, and they infiltrated into the American society as travel agents, as a married couple, and then they live their lives, and they have a family. They have a beautiful son and a daughter, and nobody knows
Nobody
better.
knows that
they go to barbecues with everybody else.
Well, in case no one noticed, by the super amazing accent, you are from Russia.
Yes, I
That's
am.
true.
Yes,
and so, do you feel like the story on the show is true to a real life story, or it could be true, or they're telling the story well? I mean, obviously, yes, they're telling it well, but true to life.
Could be true. You know, there's a lot of people who are doing a lot of research, and Joe Weisberg, the creator of the show, he's a former CIA operative. So let's just say we have access to the material that the shows don't have. So I'd say it's very, very close to the truth. And from what I hear in the research we did, yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to see, we're going to share a clip with our audience, and this is between you and an FBI counterpart who happen to be, you're in love with the same girl, and you're trying to save her. Who's the girl, by the way?
Her name is Nina.
Nina.
Yes.
Nina Sergeyevna Krylova.
Oh my gosh, say
Wow.
that again. Yes.
All right.
Wow.
She must be pretty special.
She deserves to be saved.
She does. All right, let's take a look.
What do you think it's like for Nina, where she is right now?
I don't think about the prison. If they send her to the labor camp, Siberia, a lot of the time people spend 20 years there, and then after their release, they just stay in little local villages until they die.
Can you imagine what she'd think if someone told her the 2 of us were sitting here doing what we're doing to try to get her out?
I think she knows I'm trying to help her.
I think she'd like to put a bullet in my head.
Well.
Wow.
Intense,
Wow.
intense, yes.
Very intense.
So you mentioned you're from Russia. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Do you have any family here at all?
Here, no.
No,
My
so-
mom, grandma, they live in Australia, in Perth, and
Yeah,
my brother's
but
in London.
I heard that you brought your grandmother to the set. Is that true?
I did.
Okay.
You did here? Here. You shoot here in America?
No, yeah, in New York.
Yeah, in New York. Yeah.
And so she came and she had a look at LA and New York last season and this season as well.
And was she just bursting with bursting with
there's a
pride
shot
there?
of her. Look at
Oh,
her.
look at her. Oh, wow. What's her name?
Her name is Ina.
Ina.
I love her.
Yeah.
And did she have it? Was she just proud as punch to see you on there? Was it fun to bring her and go, see, I've made it?
It wasn't like that. It was very humbling, you know, because she's so removed from the industry and she doesn't speak the language as well. But having her on set and everybody was so welcoming, and Lev and Annette showing her around and speaking Russian, obviously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making her
Wow.
feel welcome. And I remember coming around and seeing her in the village next to Mary Ray and Dan, and in her headphones watching this play. It was very special, you know.
Sure.
Very special.
She must be
moment.
beaming with pride, though, seeing that, you know, you've made it.
It was a great day. It was
Yeah.
a great day for us, you know.
Yeah. I understand that she didn't quite, because in her mindset, you have to look a certain way.
Right.
What is it she feels you got to dress? If you're successful, you have to look a certain part?
Well, you know, I don't know if you guys had that. Me growing up, my family, I guess, always wanted to see me in a suit with a tie and briefcase going to work. And
Mine too. I have the shoulders for it.
Right.
But that's just.
And what happened? When
I
are you
don't
gonna
know.
grow
I
up?
really can rock a good 3-piece suit. But so you're in your grandma's mind, you have to wear a suit to work. That meant that you were successful.
Right, and then she met Lev. And her life was never the same because he was standing there in his 3-piece outfit, and she thought this is how
That's
he
what you
comes
should
to
look
work.
like.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, I understand at 15, you started spinning records, or I guess at that point probably putting in discs and CDs.
Yeah, nobody says that anymore.
No, that's
Okay.
outdated.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
outdated.
Outdated. But pressing the button.
Yeah.
You are a DJ.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And you did this and you help people learn English through music?
Well, that's how it all started out, I guess, in radio. Yeah, I was 15 and a friend of mine and I were sitting in a grandma's living room and figuring out what to do next. And because we kind of felt that there was something else that we kind of weren't doing and we wanted to grow. And the radio was playing and we kind of figured, you know, why don't we try this? And literally probably like 3-4 days later, we were sitting, having a meeting with the programming director there, and they said, we pitched them an idea of having almost like a radio theater program using the characters of Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, Mrs. Hudson, and dissecting the songs, the lyrics of the songs, and talking about the language and bringing that English language into the Russian culture and educating.
Fantastic.
Where did you learn your
works.
English?
At school.
Yeah.
At school, and also through the radio work as well.
You did this at 15?
I know. And
You're pitching ideas to
Yeah.
the programming
you
director?
should meet Lori Loughlin's daughter. You guys are on it at such a young age. And so what's coming up next for you? What's happening next?
Next, well, the Midnighters, the film I did a couple of years ago, is very close to being complete. We're very excited about that one. It's a product of passion for so many people. And working on a film right now called The Body Tree. That's tapping into the mysteries, the religious mysteries of the Altai Mountains and the shamans. So that's really, really exciting. It's a fantastic story.
Before you go, could you say my name, Melissa Peterman, with that accent?
Are you ready for it?
Yes.
What's your middle name?
Melissa Margaret Peterman.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Melissa Peterman.
Look at there it is. Don't forget to watch The Americans Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on FX. We're coming back. We're heading to the kitchen with Dan Kohler.
Coming up, I'll let you in on the secrets of my favorite snack. It is all popcorn all the time in the Home and Family Kitchen. Stay tuned.